much exciting stuff today. Let me close my closet. So much exciting stuff today. So I have been waiting for this day for I don't know how many years. Let's just say 5. I've been waiting for this day for 5 years. Not today specifically, but to open and use my first ever camera. I've been saving up, but especially with all the New Yorker expense last week and last summer, just really couldn't afford to get the right kind of camera that I wanted. But grandparents gave me money for Christmas. Thank you, Grandy and Grandpa Bob. So now with that, plus some other money, I was able to buy my first camera. And at least it should be nice. We'll see. It is right there. Let's see. My old pocket knife from the Boy Scout days. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. We have a little case, some air bubbles, a high quality cleaning pen, a 32 gigabyte card, a little squeeze air tube, professional lens cap holder, high-speed card reader. I don't need that, but it's cool. A digital multi-coated UV filter. And, ladies and gentlemen, Rebel Canon T5i EFS 18 to 135 IS STM kit. I don't know all what those words mean, but it sounds cool. And a camera, digital camera and camcorder accessory kit. Okay? And whatever is in here. Maybe the lens. I think the lens is in here. So, let's start with the main attraction here. Manuals are for losers. Or people who actually want to take good pictures. Battery charger. Next, there are cords and accessories. There she is. My new baby. And little protective packaging. There she is. First reaction, it feels pretty sturdy. I won't drop it, but I feel like I could once or twice and be okay. Lens flips around so I can do some sweet little vlogging here. One of the reasons I got the camera was because of that, so I could vlog, but I also wanted something that I could shoot real photos with. Feels good. It feels really good. Let's get the lens out. Okay. I'm guessing this end goes on L camera. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm being very careful. Okay, that made a good sound. I know you took the lens cap off. Alright. It's a little heavier than I was expecting, but let's see if I can turn it on. Okay, there. No battery is in it. Battery has this funky little cover on it here. Looks like a ink cartridge thing, ink thing. It's locked and loaded and on. Ooh, there's light on the screen. Am I in London? No, I wish I was though. Oh, that was in New York. I wish I was in New York. Now I'm just in the time zone of New York. It takes me like 50 minutes to read my watch. 5:31. Okay. No card in camera. Well, thankfully we have this handy dandy card here. There we go. In this little side compartment here, I'm not sure if it's recording yet or not. Not sure if it's recording or not. I think I need to charge it up before I can really give it a full first use. I've been editing my vlogs all day, so it is dark out by now, so I'm just gonna smack tomorrow on to the end of this vlog, make it another 2-day vlog, and really use the camera for the first time. Really excited to see what it can do and be able to take some shots in the few hours of daylight that we're gonna have tomorrow. So, peace. Now I gotta go clean up those boxes. Good morning, it is Wednesday. It rained all night last night, which means all the snow is gone. I don't know if you can, there we go. So now it just goes back to looking like a normal forest, which is cool, I guess. But this morning light is amazing. I'm gonna grab a little breakfast, just try out my new camera in this lighting. Yo, just finished that super healthy breakfast. Now to get into some warm clothes to go outside because it is frigid out. Got all my winter gear on, black head to toe. Got my camera going on here. I feel like I'm ready for like a winter jungle safari. Let's go. All right, here we are, filming for the first time. Let's see, get the screen around here. Here we are, filming for the first time, right out in front of my house. There is my well. Let's get that in focus there. There's our well out front. We live on well water out here in the middle of the nowhere. There's some sun, okay, not bad, not bad. Let's see what else we can do. Well, I have no clue what half of these buttons do, but that's part of the fun, I guess. That's part of the art, is just figuring it all out. So we'll see where I go from here. I'm excited to see what this holds for the future of my craft and what I do. And I'd say this is like pretty steady. I'm walking, just holding it out. The lens it's doing its job. Good job, Canon. My knees got muddy for that shot. Sometimes you just gotta get your knees in the mud for the right shot. Well, I can already tell I'm gonna want a lens that can zoom in more, but this is a lot of fun. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. Obviously have many more years of practice to go, but I think I at least understand some of the aspects of it now. So I'm gonna head down to a park nearby and try to see if I can get some good pictures of the river and whatever birds happen to be out. I'm here in like a little river valley, and it is just beautiful. Surrounded by nature. You can see all like the exposed tree roots and dead trees, and there's still yet a lot of life among it, a lot of moss and lichen and stuff feasting on the decaying trees. It sounds kind of morbid. But yeah, this camera's doing pretty good. It actually kind of makes me look fine, doesn't it? Hey ladies. It's getting a little toasty in the Columbia here. Guys, welcome to my backyard. Is this not magnificent? Actually, okay, it's kind of more like my front yard, but across the street and down the road, but it's still cool and still very close to my home.
and I'm just so thankful to live here, even though I'm like 25 minutes away from anything at all. Like the nearest grocery store is probably like 25 minutes away, but it's a sacrifice that has to be made to be able to enjoy this every day. I haven't even made it down to the river yet. I'm the slowest walker ever. Actually, I walk really fast, but when taking pictures, you gotta stop and smell the roses, as they say. It is icy down here. I just slipped and fell, got both my knee and elbow, but I think I'll survive. We have arrived down at the river. This river meets the Occoquan, which then meets the Potomac, which then goes out to the Atlantic. There's normally all kinds of fish, crawfish, snakes, birds, foxes. I think we have a mountain lion, raccoons, a lot of wildlife usually out here, but they are all hidden away right now. It's not warm. It is definitely not warm, although it's getting warmer than I expected. This is probably my favorite spot in Virginia. This is where I come when I need peace of mind and to rest and just get away from everything. I think it was, historically, it was like the first hydroelectric plant in Virginia back in the day. Now it's just dilapidated concrete out in the middle of nowhere. But I think it's really beautiful. I love how you're overlooking the water and it's just very peaceful. There's a little piece of driftwood on two sides of the rocks over there. It looks like a little bench out in the middle of the river. Well, it's starting to warm up out here, and the nice morning light is starting to become noon light, which isn't as good. So I think I'm gonna make the long trek back and take a look at all these photos. And I also am still behind on vlogs. I need to edit 3 more. 2. I need to edit 2 more, so y'all can enjoy them. Well, I'm back home, and if I remember correctly, down the hill in my backyard, my actual backyard, there are 2 trees wrapped around each other, and one is black and one is white. And I want to see if I can find this tree and take some cool photos. Alright, tree, where you at? And don't bite me, snakes. There are a lot of options. I seem to remember it being over here, but I don't see anything. There's this little punk, which which becomes 2 trees up top. There's this punk over here, which has like a cancer growing out of the middle of it. I think I see it, and it looks like the 2 trees have grown together into 1 tree now. I've lived here like 6 years, so I think it was a while ago that I saw the tree. It's like that was the wrong tree, but I see the right one this time. There we go. Look at those 2 trees. Oh, there's other trees in the way. You can't really see that. It's not drastically black and white, but one is definitely darker than the other. And they're twisted around up top. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's pretty cool. With the inauguration 9 days away, it's kind of an important reminder that God created us all equal. Like, they're both trees, but they're still able to embrace each other, even though they're like different varieties, different colors, and they might come from different parts of the world. I don't know much about trees, but I think it's cool that they're like embracing each other and growing stronger together. One last stop on my backyard tour here. This is my Christmas tree graveyard. We live out in the middle of nowhere, so we just throw our trees in here. It's cool to see them at different levels of decomposition. This one here is from like 2008. This one is like 3 years ago. And this giant one here, it's kind of hard to see. It's like 13 feet tall. That's from 2 years ago. And there's a tiny one behind it from the same year. And we didn't get one this year since we were out of town most of Christmas. Well, I'm back home now. Time to take a shower, upload my photos, eat some lunch, and be mad productive. So my mom just left for work. Go mom, you got this. She has a very tough class to substitute for today. But that means I have the house all to myself now. JK, this is balsamic vinegar. So my dad just got this new snowblower. I think I told y'all about it before, and he's like so excited about it. He just invited me outside to watch him put oil and gas in it. Exciting stuff in the Jensen house. We're really not sure what's gonna happen when he turns this thing on, but he's excited for it. Guys, we took an L. We could not get it to start. We fixed part of it. It now rolls like it's supposed to. One part was misinstalled, but for the life of us, we could not get the snowblower to actually start. So. But we're gonna try again later, come back stronger another day. I have no clue what we'll do differently, but we're gonna get it. It's gonna work.